Dear students, good morning to everybody. I welcome you all to this Moyurbhanj district and Moyurbhanj district Shiksha Samjak program, and I am assigned with the duty to teach you English as a research person. I myself, Govind Chandra Rao, belong to MKC High School, and today's topic that I am going to teach you is about the great soul of Indian independence, of Indian soul also, that is Mahatma Gandhi. And today's topic that I am going to teach you is at the high school, and at the high school is an extract that is brought from my experiments with truth. And in this topic, Mahatma Gandhi was born in 1869, and I have written that on the place of birth, and it is Porbandar in Gujarat in 1969. And that Mahatma Gandhi, at the age of 18, actually he passed his matriculation examination. In this topic, it is an autobiography. It is an autobiography, and an autobiography is that autobiography is the history of a person that is written by himself. As auto means self, means a written history that is written by a particular person by himself is known as an autobiography. And biography is that is written by any other person. The life history of a person that is written by any other person is known as a biography. So in this topic actually we want to read about how Gandhi was at school, what kind of student he was at school, and this topic actually focuses about his life and learning at high school. What kind of student Gandhi was, what were the subjects really Gandhi liked, and what were the subjects he disliked also. First of all, we have to take two paras from this topic at the high school. So Mahatma Gandhi actually received his early education at Rajkot English School, that is at Rajkot in the state of Gujarat, and it became a full-fledged high school. When after it became a full-fledged high school and came to be known as Rajkot High School later on, and Gandhi actually matriculated from that Rajkot High School in 1887 at the age of 18. After independence, this high school has been renamed and became famous in honor of Mahatma Gandhi. This high school has been renamed as Mohandas Gandhi High School, and it is in honor of Mahatma Gandhi. So Mahatma Gandhi actually he was not a brilliant student at school. He was really good at English, fair in mathematics, but weak in geography, and good in conduct and bad in handwriting. So these are the different types of bad and good qualities. He was the combination of both good and bad qualities in his life. So Gandhi actually didn't have any high regard for his ability. He didn't have any high regard, rather he always put emphasis on his that means what I want to say, good luck more than his merit. So Gandhi was such a kind of student at school. I was not regarded as a fool at the high school. I always enjoyed the affection of my teachers. Certificates of progress and character used to be sent to the parents every year. I never had a bad certificate. I was not regarded as a fool at the high school. When Gandhi was at the high school, he was not regarded, he was not considered, that means, as a fool. Means he was not at all a foolish one. Rather, he always enjoyed the affection of his teachers. His love, the love of the teachers and affection was always there with Gandhi. Certificates of progress and character used to be sent. So Gandhi, to Gandhi's family actually, the school authority, the teachers, they always sent the certificates of his progress and his character also every year that was sent to his parents. I never had a bad certificate. Gandhi never had a bad certificate. He was always good. In fact, I even won prizes after I passed out of the second standard. Gandhi actually won prizes when after passing his second standard, he won prizes. I passed out of the second standard. In the fifth and sixth standard, Gandhi actually obtained scholarships. So in fifth standard he got the scholarship of ₹4, and in sixth standard he got the scholarship of ₹10. So this was the kind of achievement Gandhi had in class 5th and in class 6th. So for all such kind of achievements, Gandhi thanked his good luck more than his merit, because he was of course not a fool at high school, but he always thanked his good luck. He didn't regard his merit as the most important thing. Rather, he always thanked to his good luck. My own recollection is that I didn't have any high regard for my ability. Gandhiji didn't have any high regard. That means what I want to say, Gandhi he didn't have any high honor towards his ability. Rather, he always counted his good luck, his luck. So I used to be astonished whenever I won prizes and scholarships. Gandhi used to be astonished. That means he got wondered, he got astonished, surprised. That means wonder means astonished means he got surprised whenever I won prizes and scholarships. When Gandhi won different kinds of prizes and scholarships during his high school stay, so he got astonished, he got all completely wonderstruck, and he was also surprised. But I very jealously guarded my character. Gandhi, of course, he was surprised whenever he got different kinds of scholarships and prizes, but he was absolutely really very much afraid of losing his own character. He very jealously guarded my character. Gandhi had a deep inclination towards keeping his character always well furnished. Well furnished means a character without any spot, a spotless character. That means he guarded his character very jealously. That means very carefully he always guided his character, and the least little blemish drew tears from my eyes. Whenever any kind of problem, any black spot was there with his character, then automatically Gandhi started shedding tears, and tears actually started shedding from his eyes. That was quite a kind of harassing factor for him. So he always put emphasis on guiding his character first. When I merited or seemed to the teacher to merit a review, when I merited, that means if Gandhi thought that I committed any kind of wrong, if at all Gandhi thought that if at all he himself committed any kind of wrong, or the teacher took him to actually consideration that Gandhi had done such and such kind of wrong, Gandhi निजे जेतबेले बुझी पारुथिले जे मु गोटे किछि भूल करिछि, बा शिक्षक जानि पारुथिले जे गांधीजी किछि गोटे भूल करिसंती बोली, then when I merited or seemed to the teacher to merit a rebuke, and he was actually subject to any kind of scolding or rebuke, जदि तांको गाड़ी दबा पई शिक्षक को पडुथिला, it was quite unbearable, intolerant for Gandhi. Gandhi could not tolerate, he could not digest such kind of rebuke either from the teacher, neither from the teacher nor even from himself. निज पाखरु ना शिक्षक पाखरु कहीं केबे गाड़ी दबाटा तांको से could not digest. I remember having once received corporal punishment. So another thing is that he remembers here even getting corporal punishment means physical punishment. Corporal punishment means beating, in the form of beating, physical punishment he remembers about, and it was really he got that and he remembers about that thing also. I did not so much mind the punishment, the corporal punishment that Gandhi actually received somewhere in some state at school कौन सी अवस्था रे कौन सी परिस्थिति रे गांधी केतबेले गोटे पनिशमेंट पाइथिले सी he didn't mind that punishment. It was considered my danger because Gandhi thought to himself that actually somewhere else I have committed something wrong, so that I am to be punished. And he wept piteously. At that very time, he became quite hopeless. That was when I was in the first or second standard. He remembers about getting a physical punishment or corporal punishment when he was in first or in the second standard. There was another such incident during the time when I was in the 7th standard. When Gandhi was in the 7th standard, he had also another such kind of incident. And the headmaster there then with Gandhi, Dorabji Adulji Jimmy, he was the headmaster and he was popular among the boys. What for? As a strict disciplinarian, a man of method and a good teacher also. He was a strict disciplinarian. Who is a disciplinarian? Who makes other actually guided by, guided by the rules and regulations, discipline. And he was also a man of method and a good teacher after all. Adulji Jimmy was a good teacher also. He made gymnastics and cricket compulsory for the boys of upper standard. So during his time, when Adulji Jimmy was the headmaster at Gandhi's school, then he made compulsory two subjects. One is gymnastics and another one is cricket. Gymnastics is related to the physical exercise where you can bend your every limb. Then so gymnastics and cricket were really compulsory for the boys of the upper standard, means the boys who were in the upper standard, that cricket and gymnastics was compulsory for them. But the main problem with Gandhi was that, of course, that was a compulsory topic, that was a compulsory one. Gandhi actually disliked both of the games, both cricket and gymnastics. I never took part in any exercise, so he didn't take part in any exercise, neither in cricket nor even in gymnastics. Before they were made compulsory. Before these two subjects made compulsory, Gandhiji didn't have any liking towards those and he didn't even participate in both of the games. My shyness was one of the reasons for the aloofness. So Gandhi remained always shy in that case. And because of his shyness, because of his non-involvement with all these things, he always kept himself away from all these two games. से निजे कौन करते निज को दूरे ही रखुले बिकॉज ही हैड द deep disliking towards these two subjects, which I now see wrong. And he is disliking, he is keeping himself aloof from these two subjects. Now Gandhi feels that he was quite wrong in his notion. So I had then the false notion that Gandhiji had the false notion, he had the false concept, he had the false understanding. बुझापड़ा तांकर भूल थिला सेतबेले कोन थिला ना जिम्नास्टिक्स हैड नथिंग टू डू विथ एजुकेशन. द एजुकेशन had no relation with gymnastics or gymnastics should not be involved with education. This was the kind of notion and wrong notion, so to say, Gandhiji had at that particular time. Today I know that physical training should have much place, but when he remembers everything about, while writing this topic, he remembers himself that physical training related to making a healthy body and healthy mind. This physical training should have much place in the curriculum. What is the curriculum? A curriculum is the context of study. As well as in mental training also. Mental training and physical training both should be part of a curriculum. So the wrong notion of Mahatma Gandhi actually that was vanished after all, and he got another notion how gymnastics and cricket related to physical activity really good for a student, good for a child, and after all for the society to lead a healthy life, to lead both mentally, to keep one mentally and physically stable as well as healthy. So this is all today's class. We have to end here. Later on we shall discuss about the other topics. Thank you.